All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to address an important issue. Yeah, you see, for some time now, there has been this beef going on in the social media, not only in the social media now, it has metamorphosed into reality, which is the beef that have been going on between Igbos living in Ghana and the Ghanaian people themselves. A lot of people have come to the social media to say a lot of things. A lot of Ghanaians have said a lot of things. A lot of Igbos have said a lot of things. But the aspect that was very bad and dangerous was some, tribal bigotries in Nigeria that started fueling this fire, telling Ghanaians not to allow the Igbos, that they should do the Igbos this, that they should do it. I remember one lady that I just glanced a little bit on her video. I didn't want to, I don't like watching all those rubbish. I just flip it off. She was saying that Ghanaians should not allow the Igbos, that the same thing, that they could not do in Nigeria, that made Nigeria not to allow them to produce the president of Nigeria, that have taken it to Ghana, that Ghana should not allow, that Ghana should not agree. A lady. When I see videos like that, I laugh. Why do I laugh, you may ask? I laugh because these people that come to the social media to rant have no knowledge of history. They don't know how this life is being formed. I don't have any beef against Ghanaians. It is their choice. But right now, do you now see that the Igbos must go, have graduated from Igbos must go to to Nigerians must go? It is no longer Igbos must go. It is now Nigerians must go. That brings me to ask this question. Those of you Nigerians of other ethnic tribes in Nigeria that was busy fueling this fire, fanning this fire to burn right now. You see, if you have a brother or sister or anybody who is related to you now that is living in Ghana, as long as this person is a Nigerian now, is he or she free now? Do you see it? I know why I'm saying this. I will tell you why I'm saying this. Now, like I said ab initio, I don't have anything against Ghanaians. But unfortunately, their retaliation is rather coming late. Yes. This Ghanaian retaliation now to Nigeria is rather coming late because the man who they are retaliating to, what he did to them, is no more here. He is no more here. The Ghana must go agenda, or the Ghana must go history or story was orchestrated and executed by Buhari, who is no more here today. Now, you see, what should come to the mind of every right-thinking person is this. No matter what you do today, bear in mind that the repercussion of that must definitely come. But sometimes, unfortunately, the repercussion do always come on the innocent people that were not part of that evil that you committed. Take note of that. All right. Now, I know where my focus is as far as this video is concerned. Let me explain why I said what I said, that these people, these Nigerian people that were fanning this fire, fanning the ember of this fire, do not understand. And I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to say they are. I don't know the right adjective to use in qualifying them. But they have forgotten that this same thing always play out, even in Nigeria. Remember that whenever there is a kind of anger, heated anger in the north by the Fulanese, not Hausas now, by the Fulanese against the Igbos in the north, other ethnic tribes in Nigeria, some will play a don't care attitude. It doesn't concern us. Some will support the Fulanese against the Igbos. But when the jungle matures and the thing graduates to the point of unaliving people, nobody can now differentiate between who is Igbo and who is not Igbo. And in most cases, people that are not of Igbo ethnicity or Igbo tribe are the ones that suffer the blow more than the Igbo people themselves. This has been repeatedly occurring in Nigeria. Check the history. Now, if you go to South Africa, in this xenophobic nonsense, they don't say Igbos must go. They will say Nigerians must go. Some of them will say foreigners should leave their land. Now, if they are saying foreigners should leave their land includes Ghana, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, and other African countries and beyond. Do you see it now? But if they had started it, or when they started it with a particular group or tribe, you will be supporting them, not knowing that it will come to hit you finally. That is that. Now, I don't have anything against Ghanaians, like I said before. The people I want to address here now are my Igbo brothers and sisters, the Igbo people. Ndi Igbo. Enough should be enough. Enough of this nonsense. Yes. Any Igbo man that will come across this video, please share it. Let others hear. Though I know I may not be the only one who has said this that I'm going to say now, but this thing that I'm saying or others have said need to be put into practice. Why is it that when you talk about let the Igbos stay on their own, let every other tribe in Nigeria stay on their own, some greedy politicians and some, business gurus in Nigeria, Igbo business gurus in Nigeria will say, no, we are better one. The reason is very simple. They are busy developing other people's area, developing other people's cities, developing other people's country. If you talk about who are the major nationalists in the whole world, you talk about an Igbo man. Because anywhere an Igbo man goes, he will make that place a home, make it comfortable, develop that place, and be contributing to the resources of that place, be it country or state that he finds himself or herself. Something that other tribes in the world doesn't do except Chinese people. Something that other countries of the world, other tribes of the world doesn't do. Now, even when they are being maltreated in that place that they are, they find it difficult to retaliate when they consider what they are going to lose at the end of the day. They now begin to behave like cowards, which Igbo are not cowards. Now, the reason why Ghanaians will ask you to go, it's not that they hate you, not because they hate you. They're asking you to go because they are jealous of you. They're asking you to go because they want to confiscate your resources, your properties. That's what they want. That's what they're looking for. They know that if you are living, you won't carry your buildings. You probably may not be able to carry your investment, even if you take one or two little things. What about your money in the bank? They might just decide to give you just little amount, of money from your account and confiscate the rest. And what will you do? Has it not happened before? It has. Check history. Go back to history. It has happened before. And that is where I am bringing this message home to my Igbo people. Ihe ọ ga-eme gị ugboro, ọ ga-eme unu ugboro ole, unu amụta ihe. Somebody once told me, how will I go to my village or my community, build a house and leave it? Nobody will be occupying the house while I'm in the city. Can you imagine such mentality? That mentality is very weird. It's only a woman that can think like that and it will be okay. A man is not supposed or allowed to think in that direction. Ndị Igbo na-asị na ọsọ chụwa mmadụ na mba omegene ọgbala be ya. Building a house in the city or in the country where you are is not a bad thing. But what about your home? Do you know that I have come to realize that the number of wealthy Igbo men and women scattered all over the world, very wealthy Igbo men and women scattered all over the world, they are bigger and larger than Igbo land itself right now as we speak. That should these people come back or bring back their investment back to Igbo land, I tell you, you will see skyscrapers all over Igbo land. Now look at the challenge they always throw at you, Ndi Igbo. Go and develop your place. Go home and develop your place. Look at what is going on in Lagos now. Go home and develop your place. You go to the north, go home and develop your place. Now in Ghana, go home and develop your place. Ndi Igbo, have you not had this enough? Is it not high time now for you, Ndi Igbo? In fact, I would have made this video in Igbo language. But I said no. Let me use this foreign language so that everybody can hear me and know that it's not everybody that is in support of this Igbo attitude and diaspora. No. Now, any little thing that happens in that place where you are, because these people, the indigenous people of the land where you are, they are envious of your prosperity. Anything that is odd awkward and ugly, they will say you are the one. You and your people. No, na they do. What caused this problem in Ghana is what had been happening in the globe. Communities do have leaders in anywhere they find themselves. It doesn't matter the title they choose to use. Whether it's whether chief or whether chairman or whatever. I know that the right-thinking Ghanaians knew very well that it is even better that these people have a leader, which means that they are organized. They are not just scattered all over that should anything happen, you wouldn't know how to hold anybody responsible. You don't even know who to hold responsible. You don't even know who to report to. Right-thinking and well-meaning Ghanaians know this because it is accepted globally. Tribes travel to a place and they form a community. When I was in the north, we had Igbo community in the north. We had Igbo in the north, Kano to be precise. We had Igbo then, which I believe they still have up to today. It's everywhere. It even helps the community where these people are residing to know that yes, these people are organized and should anything happen, we can hold somebody responsible. Now, why is this one in Ghana bringing all this wahala? It has been long that Ghanaians have been planning, looking for a way to revenge that Ghana must go issue. But unfortunately, they have never been able to find anything they can hold hands upon to exercise that, to practice that. Now they saw this as an opportunity. They started with the Igbos. From the Igbos now, it has become a thing of Nigeria must go. It's a retaliation. Nigerians take it or no. It is nothing but a retaliation of what Muhammadu Buhari late did to them. Right. Back to the Igbos. This nonsense got to stop. If you're an Igbo man anywhere, in any country of the world you find yourself and you're hearing my voice, and you are developing that country, you are developing that city, you are developing that community, living your own, you are the worst fool on this planet Earth. And that is why it will be very easy for them to manipulate you. Yes. It will be very easy for them to manipulate you. What are we not saying here? Can't we think? Can't we? Now, a lot of people will say, insecurity and all the less than. Let me tell you, if we come together as Igbos, okay, this is what we want. We want to develop our place. We can set up our own defensive mechanism that can chase any intruder away and nothing will happen. Igbos will have the quality, we have the strength, we have all that it takes or it will take to make that happen. Why are we always receiving insult? Why? Anywhere you go, Igbos are bad, Igbos are bad, Igbos are bad. But there are tribes in Nigeria and in every other part of the world that are too bad that even devil got scared when he hears their name. The reason is because the Igbo have sold themselves cheap by investing, developing their areas. Now that you have developed their areas, they want you to go and leave the development for them. All these boys, all these touts that are coming out now for this protest, a lot of them don't have anything doing. They don't have any property. They have nothing. In fact, 95% of them have nothing. So when you leave that house that you built in their community and your business, what do you think will happen? And they will rush to inherit it, which they will even unalive themselves at the cost of that. But this nonsense got to stop. We have to put a stop to this nonsense. Let this be the last that this kind of a thing will happen again. And Igbo will be trending in this negative manner. Enough is enough. If the politicians that you have in Igbo land that are not thinking rightly are not willing to do anything, in those communities, in those cities, in those nations you find yourselves, come together. I said, come together and plan towards developing Igbo. And it will do everybody a very huge good at the end of the day. This is my submission as regards to this. Thank you for giving me this time. Forgive me that this video is lengthy. I really need to say something. Thank you. Stay safe for me because I love you till I come your way again. I said, bye. Please share this video. I said, please share this video. Like it. Comment on it. Love you.